A variation to our staggered fall hip drive drill is the addition of the band at the transverse arch or the middle of the foot, whichever space. Both those spaces can be appropriate here because they're really going to have the athlete have to work against resistance to keep toe flexed, arch down, and keep that foot stiff. So this progressionary drill here is a combination of seeing if we're strengthening the sequences, but it can work for two things. Athletes who are struggling to maintain toe flexion without a band, we would use the band to provide feedback for the athlete that, hey, I need to work harder with my foot stiffness, otherwise I'm not going to get the required hip drive and be able to access those muscles because my foot is not going to remain stiff. These are great drills. I hadn't said it before, for the stride leg, we always want to work both legs, but if we're in a BP session or we're in a lesson, these should be programmed as far as we're doing stride leg, if that's what we're working on and that's what we're seeing. Independently, if we're seeing a full pitch and the stride leg is off, this is the drill that we could go back to and have them do and then repitch again to create, hey, these are the things you need to be feeling. Remember it? Okay, let's add it to your pitch. Same concepts happen here. We're always looking to see if the athlete is learning well in creating their triangles. So and just a quick pointer, remember, the first triangle is that back triangle with the back leg. That has to happen. All these happen because we're on the arch, and as the athlete rolls through, notice that triangle doesn't change angle until we see the athlete actually forcefully drive into that leg. And remember, when the athlete successfully drives into that leg, we're going to finish at a similar pace. Look where we finish. We're always moving towards that pace, and we never want to have a parabola and a swinging shin. We want to have the shin follow the femur because we know it's locked because of toe flexion. And that's what the band provides us here. The ability to strengthen our athlete's foot stiffness while maintaining what we already know should happen, 0 degrees of hip flexion, and then of course 30 to 60 degrees with the knee. We see the athlete, great drill to work on our double push. Fall into the motion, parallel shins, push with the back foot, push with the front foot. Look how quickly that switch happens. Push, push. And then we see the athlete finish between our 30 and 60 and 0 degrees of hip flexion. Triangles, triangles, clear the space, finish parallel, 0 degrees, and we're through.